Are you seeking enlightenment? Are you looking to kind of tap into and remember this divine essence of who and what you are? Are you out there engaging in programs and meditating on top of a hill and, going into seclusion or whatever it might be in this ever ongoing effort to unveil the divine masterpiece that's within each and every one of us? What if it wasn't about seeking it though? What if it was actually about removing what is stopping us from being what we already are? You see, I believe that we already are divine. I believe that we already are powerful. I believe that we already are masterpieces, masterful expressions of a universal energy. And that we have access to everything we need, kind of like the ultimate super internet. Access to everything we need to heal our lives, to transcend our challenges, to overcome our obstacles, to learn, to grow, to expand our awareness, to remember that we already are an enlightened divine being. And then ultimately, as we tap into that power, realizing that we have this ability within each and every one of us to shape and shift matter and energy and transform our experience and ultimately transform the world that we live in. Now, that being said, if we truly are expressions of this divine field of energy, why do we struggle? Why do we have so many challenges? So, as many of you know, I got connected to a scientist from NASA almost 20 years ago who discovered healing frequencies in my music. And Doc was a really amazing guy, a little bit eccentric for sure. I used to think he was from another planet. But he made his transition, and I remember I kind of lost this connection where I could really sit down. How many people get to sit down with a quantum physicist and one of these guys that's got more letters after his last name than his last name itself, and learn and get an understanding of energy and quantum physics and consciousness? It was really a wonderful experience. But after he made his transition, I was kind of out in the wilderness. I'm like, what do I do with the music? How do I bring it forward? How can it help people to unveil the divine masterpiece that's within them? And I had a friend who sent me this video one day, and it was like a conspiracy theorist video. This has got to be, 10 years ago, something like that. Back then it was a little bit crazy. Today people might kind of go, oh, wow, that guy knew what he was talking about. But I remember in this video, he made this one quote. And, have you ever heard something that just reverberates within your being as being complete truth? And the quote goes like this: people think we need to seek enlightenment. No, you already are enlightened. That is your natural state. What is unnatural is the state that we've all been put into. It's not about seeking it. It's about removing what is stopping us from being what we already are. You see, we have to rise above the vibrational barriers in our environment and the limiting belief systems that we all hold that disconnect us, put us into this disharmonious state and outpicture as a dysfunctional life, whether it be in our health, our relationships, our prosperity, whatever aspect of our lives. So it's not so much about seeking it. It's about rising above those vibrational barriers and releasing and dissipating those limiting belief systems that are holding us in this space of unenlightenment. And when I heard that quote, I'm like going, oh my gosh, this makes complete sense, because the energy that the scientists had discovered in the music actually null and voided the effects of Wi-Fi, smart meters, 5G, 4G, 3G, EMFs, all these different things that we're exposed to in our environment, all these chemicals that are in our air, food, and water that are vibrational barriers that disconnect us and disrupt that connection to that field, that source that we connect in through our heart space and through our energy. And then, just in case that's not enough, let's throw in all the limiting beliefs that we've picked up in our upbringing, from school, from society, from the media, that say life is this way, this is how it works, what you experience through your senses is the scope of reality. No, it's not. And all of those things combined have disconnected us from the truth of who and what we are. So this is where I came up with this idea and this concept of vibrational success, of bringing people back into tune and back into harmony and aligning their connection with who and what they really are. And by doing so, could transcend challenges, transcend things that they need to heal in their lives, let go of past traumas and old beliefs and old perceptions and old stories that we all tell ourselves to one degree or another about the way that life is. And because your mind decodes your experience in life, we've been living limiting lives. And now there's this calling that's going out to the universe. The universe is like going, hey, humanity, it's time to wake up. It's time to remember who we really are. It's time to rise above all those vibrational miscreations that are in your space and move to a whole frequency wavelength, kind of like moving up the radio dial from 88.5 where all the EMFs and 5G are broadcasting, but move yourself up to 100.3 where they no longer disrupt your energy. They no longer disrupt your connection to your intuition, your inner guidance, your spirituality, your divine essence. And you're able to expand and remember this enlightened being that you truly are. And in that same state, in that same harmonized state, it opens the door to ourselves where we can begin to kind of reach in and let go of the old stories of not being good enough, not being deserving of the blessings of life, being powerless and unable to change the world around you, not being worthy of opening up to the abundance and the blessings that life has to offer. And by doing so, we can begin to shift and change, and then we embody new belief structures, new software downloads, so to speak, that help us to decode a whole new reality that gives us the ability to not only change our lives, but also become powerful catalysts for transformation and change on the planet, and ultimately realizing that the key to transforming our lives in the world is within each and every one of us. Now, I know this is a lot to unload in just a little video, but this is the whole idea and the whole concept behind vibrational success. We have to rise above those vibrational barriers in our environment and our limiting belief systems and get reconnected to the truth of who and what we are so that we can begin to create a whole new life experience for ourselves, to shine our light, to express ourselves, to fulfill our purpose, to transcend challenges, to heal our bodies, to heal our lives, and open up to who we really are. And I love that idea and that concept. And that's what all these videos on this are about, are little vibrational injections to help you to rise above the static and noise of the modern day world and all the stuff that's taking place between all of our ears so that we can begin to remember just how magnificent, just how freaking beautiful and powerful that we truly are. And when we awaken to that, we can totally begin to compose the life of our dreams. So I feel compelled to share a little piece to kind of start us off on this journey. It's entitled Sueños Infinitos Part 1, which is infinite dreams. And this was the beginning of vibrational success. So I invite you just to take some nice deep breaths, setting the intention to remember who you really are and to live from that space. Yeah, so deep breath, open mouth, let it go. You are a magnificent expression of life, of universal energy, of unlimited possibility. So it's not about so much seeking something that you're missing. It's about unveiling what is already there within you. Just as Michelangelo unveiled David within the block of marble, this is the process of life. This is the journey of vibrational success, so to speak, to reveal what's already there. So in the upcoming episodes, I'm going to be diving in a little bit further of how we can rise above these things in our environment that are putting us into this state of disharmony, that are causing stress and, impeding how it is that we function, impeding how we connect to our intuition and our inner guidance. And then, of course, we're going to take on the most powerful energy disruptor in the universe, that being our own limiting thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. Man, all kinds of things to do there, but they both intertwine. They're both very important for us to transcend in order to awaken to the enlightened being that we already are. Think about that. You don't have to go out there and climb a mountain. It's right here within you. It's right here within yourself. And that's what we're going to be focusing on in the episodes ahead to help you to get connected to that enlightened being. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. Please share with your friends. This is going to be a powerful unveiling, a powerful journey, ultimately to help you to restore harmony to your body, mind, and spirit so that you can bring your music, your authenticity, your light out to a whole nother level. I look forward to sharing with you. Thank you for being here. Have a happy and harmonious day.